Oh yeah, it's a new game. You look really interested. What? It's not a kid's game. It just has that style. It actually has kind of a dark storyline. Well, don't judge a book by its cover and all that. You can't just look at the animation style and be like, it's for 5-year-olds. It's not for 5-year-olds. It's 12 on the box. No, 12 doesn't count as kids. It totally doesn't. It's a good game anyway, so shut up. Yeah, yeah, you can have a go if you like. It isn't really that difficult. It's just kind of like, well, I'll explain. You're gonna see. It's pretty easy to pick up on. Right, so, sort of like normal movement controls and stuff like that. You know what those are, right? What, you tease me about the game looking like a kid's game, and I can't tease you about not playing that many games. You're rude. I know you play a lot of Skyrim, but that's one game. Right, okay. So, you see that thing, that little like creature over there? Yeah, run into it. It starts a little fight. Yeah, kind of like Pokemon, I guess, but not exactly. Okay, so now what you need to do is you need to choose who you're playing as, and then even though you're playing as them, you sort of need to guide the others as well. So they'll sort of do their own thing, but you see on the side there, it says you need to press triangle to make them all attack, and you need to press square to make them all defend. So you basically have to look for like openings and things like that and judge when a big attack's coming to make everyone defend. And then on top of doing that, you need to manage yourself and get damage in and heal yourself and things like that. I'm in the easy area right now. I was just going back to do some quests. So, you're not going to die or anything. Right? Go and choose the character. Okay, good choice. So he can use magic. So what you want to do is, well, what I'd recommend anyway, because they're kind of weaker enemies, they'll go down in a few shots, and you only have a limited MP, so you can only cast so many spells and they all cost a different amount. So I'd recommend just hitting the enemy, like that attack button there. If you press on that command, then it lets you select an enemy, then you select one, and then he just runs up and starts hitting it with his wand. Well, I don't know why the wand doesn't break. I didn't make the game. Yeah. Yeah, see, these guys are going down really easily, but it's one of those things where it's like, actually kind of like Pokemon, I guess. But when you get into new areas, the enemies sort of get harder. So as you level up and get stronger, the enemies get harder, so it's kind of like the same difficulty all through the game. But then when you go back to certain areas, like especially the earliest ones, it's like one hit kills everything. So, yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean, I'm playing on the easy mode anyway. Like there isn't a hard mode, it's just easy and normal. But I just figured it's one of those games where it's like it's never going to be that difficult, so I'm more interested in like the story and stuff. I mean, it's not the most interesting for the battle mechanics and stuff anyway, so it's like, why bother? played it. You can't be like it's not that fun yet. You've barely played. And the story is really, really good. So, I mean, you don't know anything about it, and I tried to explain it, but it's long. So, I mean, if you want, we can just make a new save file for you, and then you can start from the beginning. Yeah. Okay. You know, I don't mind. I like it when you want to play games. Because you barely do it, so it's like we get to enjoy this thing together. It's really nice. Right, I'll just get to the menu and set up your own save. You're gonna love